Hey, this is Toya, and you tuned in to Healthy Talks and Walks with Toya. Today, we're going to be talking about insecurities. So, insecurities is a feeling of inadequacy, of not being good enough. Everyone has insecurities from time to time. So, don't beat yourself up or walk around believing a lie that you're the only one, because you're not. So, some ways that insecurities manifest themselves or show up is in overachieving or perfectionist. Like, if I could just get this next thing, or I hate when I get things wrong, or overly critical of others and yourself. Like, I can't believe I just did that, or I can't believe they just did that. Low self-esteem, man, I'll never achieve anything, or I'm just not cut out for this. Poor decision making, poor communication, where the communication is more heavily centered on trying to please everyone else instead of thinking about some of your own needs, or overly sharing personal things so you can fit in, or just feel it, the feeling of acceptedness. Sometimes people can project insecurities onto people as well, like oh, they must have an attitude, or they must be acting funny, and things like that, or whatever, just because that's something that you may do, or that you may be feeling threatened by someone super easily. Threatened, not like a physical threat, like they'll beat you up, of course. Like threatened, like, oh, they may steal the shine, and things of that nature. And so what it does is it just hinders you from being fully who you are, because you don't feel good enough. And so most of the time, some people either tear someone down, or either they'll puff something up that isn't actually accurate. So it has to be a balance of just adequacies, which is feeling worthy, because you are. So I'm mad insecure. And at times, I'm very unsure of who I was, who I am, or who I need to be, just to be accepted for being me. I'm constantly trying to improve myself, be the best version of me, and then maybe I can just breathe. I'm insecure about my past and all the relationships that used me up and didn't last, and I'm ashamed to tell you that my insecurities has caused me to do some things that I can't even say without you looking at me funny or thinking, "Ah, honey, you did what? The who and when?" Ah, it's okay. Just don't do it again. As if it was that simple. Heck, if it was, I wouldn't have done it in the first place. But yeah, okay. My insecurities has caused me to cloud my boundary lines, which leads me to share super personal things with people and get all caught up thinking that they care because they listen. Like, aren't you cute as a kid? As they proceed to sell my business as fast as cars on 95 going north, sprinkled with their opinions on if someone should or shouldn't like me, and if someone could or couldn't use me, because my insecurities have me with a deep need to be accepted. Accepted by who, you ask? I don't know. Him, her, she, actually, to look in the mirror and be fully accepted by me. But one thing my insecurities have not been able to conquer, and that is my sense of direction. My direction to the truth of who I really am and what I'm really here to do. And believe it or not, some of that is to inspire you. Because as you see, as I open up or share a little bit of me, hopefully I give you liberty to fully accept you. So that was a little piece of mine called Insecurities, and I hope that you enjoyed it. But as we move forward, I just want to talk about how do we deal with insecurities, right? So the biggest thing is acknowledge that you have them. They play a role in everyone's life. And if you don't acknowledge them, you can't fix them or deal with them or get better at it. The next thing is identify where they arrive from. Like, why do you feel insecure in this area? Why do you feel a need to tear someone down? Why do you need to feel puffed up? Openly communicate your insecurities with a trusted relationship. Again, I emphasize on trusted, where they won't beat you down, they will speak life, but they will hold you accountable when they hear you saying things that further tear you down. And focus on the positive, because here's the thing, you're with yourself 24/7 a day. So whether you speak life or death, meaning positive or negative, you're more apt to believe that. So healthy self-talk is going to be majorly important. PT. Okay, so I say PT because I'm an Army vet, but PT basically means physical training. Working out has scientifically been proven to create positive endorphins in our mind, which help us be able to deal with life and stress as it comes, to not make us feel more and more insecure, but help us come up with maybe ways to challenge those insecurities. Another thing is going to be to accept your limitations, right? Everyone has strengths and everyone has weaknesses. The thing is, when we try to overly sell ourselves in our weak areas or overly improve, instead of accepting the fact that that's just not a strong area for us, right? And then also, too, where we are good at, we shouldn't play ourselves down to make others around us feel comfortable. And the last thing is this: if you continue to feel overwhelmed after trying some of these steps, then maybe therapy would be a better option. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in to Healthy Talks and Walks with Toya. Hopefully, I'll see you all next week. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe.